Welcome to Broken Tusk Rising, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play in the Galarian campaign setting. We're playing through the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Xankath, the halfling fighter.
This is Josh, and I'm playing Ivan, an orc fighter and former crusader.
I'm Ashley, and I play Aklep the druid, a former member of the Burning Mammoth.
I'm Pavel, and I'm playing Luukallo, the skeleton sorcerer.
I'm Jeanette, and I'm playing Jonesy, the human cleric.
I'm Sean, and I'm playing Andreas Witchborn, the human magus.
Last time on Broken Tusk Rising, Andreas, Ivan, Jonesy, Rumpy the Direwolf, and Xankath defeated forces in the lower cavern of the Ashen Tower, including a giant skeleton. There are actually 2 bone warriors remaining, but I'm going to assume you finish off the one standing in the cart with Ivan pretty easily. The skeletal woolly rhinoceros became inert after the necromancer that commanded it was killed. The real question is what you do with the warrior that wandered off to the north while under the influence of Jonesy's calm spell. You're pretty sure she is sleeping in the room behind the leather curtain. We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, Aklep was trapped in a nearby chamber, in a cage with a Sutaki woman. She's just told him that her name is Nukiak, the wife of Tedanu. More importantly, as Aklep grew angry and frustrated, Grifka the fire elemental appeared out of nowhere in the middle of the room. There doesn't seem to be a good way to get out of the cage without setting off some kind of trap. Back in the main room, Rumpy is chewing on one of the arm bones of the giant skeleton. Several of you are wounded. Before you start dealing with wounds, however, I want to know what you do with the woman sleeping in the other room. Does Xankath silently finish her off?
Oh no, Xankath is planning on going and looking for Aklep up here, so she's focused. She doesn't care about that person.
Well, right now the passageway is blocked by a staircase, a spiral staircase. Grifka, on the other side of the staircase, moves down the passage leading out of the upper room and follows it around a corner, only to encounter a wooden spiral staircase. He was about to attack the staircase in anger, but then remembers that Aklep told him to hide. So he hides in the passageway, silently fuming. Aklep, you notice that the sounds of fighting seem to have ended. The animals in the pens are stirring, particularly the ones that Jonesy inadvertently healed. What do you want to do?
Aklep does not know the outcome of the battle, so he's just going to quietly wait.
Okay.
Lou, dear, could you remove this staircase so that I can go and look for Aklep?
Absolutely. And he snaps his fingers, and the staircase vanishes.
Okay.
Jonesy, didn't you cast a spell on at least one more of these fellows?
Sorry, what?
One of those living warriors that you cast a spell on to calm them down. My count is off. I don't see them all here. Where did he run to?
No, yes, you're right. Well, there's an entryway over there, or an exit. Perhaps he went up that way. But wait, you're quite injured. Allow me to lay my loving hands on you.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I will do some treat wounds here. How long does that take again?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Or you can make it take an hour.
18.
So that's a success, so I get 2d8 hit points.
Yes.
Do you want to roll those while I also take care of Ivan?
Sure.
Good roll.
All right, so you're spending a lot of time down here. What's Ivan doing?
Getting healed. Repairing a shield.
Okay. I'm just going to roll something. Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's probably not important.
Oh, I only got you 6 back, Ivan.
I assume meanwhile Xankath is sneaking into that hallway.
Yeah, Xankath, you're sneaking down the hall up there.
Oh.
You come around the corner, and there's Grifka right there. His flames are sort of burning low. He's trying to hide, but he's not good at it.
No, he's a medium-sized elemental that glows.
Yes.
It's hard to hide. Oh, Grifka, I'm glad to see you again. Have you found Aklep?
Grifka kind of bursts into flames more brightly, and then just starts walking around the corner.
I'm going to follow him.
Now Xankath's disappearing, guys. We better,
Wait, but Ivan's still very, very hurt.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll wait here.
So this is now 30 minutes, but I think it's worth doing. 30, there we go.
I said what I was doing and nobody followed me, so I'm going.
Yeah, Lou is going to climb up the stairs and follow Xankath. Do-do-do-do-do.
13. Unless the 30 is a critical success.
It is.
30 is a critical success. So
is that just doubled?
it is, doubled.
26 hit points back to Ivan.
Nice. I mean, probably needed that the most.
All right. So after, how many checks was that? That was
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes of healing. Meanwhile, that's quite a bit of time. So that means there's quite a bit of time where
Nothing happens.
it looks like Xankath and
Xankath, wait up.
Lou are walking around that corner. Lou is caught up.
Oh, it's Grifka.
Grifka is out in front, and he points into this room ahead. Let me describe this room for... Hold on, stop there.
Yep.
For Xankath and for Lou, let me describe this room, this middle cavern. This room is carved out of rock. Perhaps it was once a natural passage, but it has been greatly enlarged. Shelves along the eastern wall are stuffed with books, scrolls, spell components, and dozens of preserved, severed hands. There's an opening in the wall to the west that reveals a cliff and an elevator platform that has been raised up to the level of the room. In the middle of the room are two sturdy wooden tables. The one to the south has a metal box, and a recently severed hand rests on the table. Both tables have some empty wooden cups. There is a cage made of large animal bones in the southwest corner of the room. Slumped against the wall of the chamber is a Sutaki woman, her left arm ending in a bloody stump. Aklep is also in the cage, a pile of rope at his feet. He looks badly beaten. He's covered in bruises, and his hands appear to have been mangled.
And we don't see anyone else in the room?
You don't see anyone else in the room.
I rush into the room.
Xankath enters the room. Stop.
Xankath.
You step toward the middle of the room, and then suddenly, in a horrific scene, the various severed hands scattered around the room begin to move and crawl toward you.
Cool.
And I need you to roll initiative.
He did hint at this swarm.
God, my sword's gonna be useless again.
No, nope.
Am I in this combat?
You are, sort of. I mean, you're in the room. You just can't really do anything. So I'll put you in there in case they decide to, rescue you or something like that. All right. So first to go is Xankath. Xankath, as you step toward the middle of the room, sort of coalesce into a mound of writhing, grasping, crawling hands.
Oh, that mound is much larger than I anticipated. That mound is large, not even medium. Okay.
You hear this scratching, scrabbling sound as dozens of severed hands have crawled off of the shelves and the tables, and as though they are a single writhing mass, they move toward you.
Could I roll some kind of check to know stuff about a swarm of hands?
Sure, you could roll a religion check, or if you think you have something applicable to swarms of hands, then I guess you could do that.
I feel like swarms of hands are probably pretty magical because, hands don't normally swarm without bodies.
Sure.
Could I do an arcana?
Yes, it will be a higher DC, but you could do that.
Oh, fine, I'll do religion. I rolled a 21 religion check.
Okay, 21. With a 21, you don't really know anything about crawling hands specifically. I mean, I'll tell you some things you can probably infer. You can infer that this is undead.
Sure.
That means it's got some standard undead immunities. This, as a swarm, you know that this thing is going to be resistant to some degree to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yep.
And you know that as a swarm, it's going to be affected more strongly by area damage and splash damage. If it has any other special abilities or anything like that, you don't know.
Cool. This is going to go great for me. I'm going to tell Lou those things. I'm going to swap out my sword for my bow.
Okay.
Because neither of them are going to be effective. And I'm going to shoot at this swarm of hands.
Okay.
It's 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Not going to be much damage because I don't get sneak attack. It's 3 damage.
All right. None of that seems to go through.
Yep. Okay.
Your arrow just sort of sails between the hands, and as they surge past it, you can see the arrow sitting harmlessly in the ground.
Yep. I'm going to yell to Grifka, Grifka, go get the others. We're going to need help, I think.
All right, and that's something that Aklep can do on his turn. He can order Grifka around.
Grifka never listens to the rest of us.
Well, kind of listens to me sometimes. Can I hide?
You'd have to find something to hide behind.
I'm not close enough to that table to crouch behind that table?
You could try to crouch behind that, sure.
Okay, I'm going to hide.
All right, so Xankath steps behind that table and tries to hide. Go ahead and give me a stealth, or I'll roll a... Okay, you rolled it.
Sorry,
Yep.
I already rolled it.
Yep.
My bad.
All right, so you roll a stealth check.
How much can a bunch of hands perceive?
Good question.
No eyes, you know.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the end of Xankath's turn. Lou, it's your turn.
Okay, this thing, I feel like this is a good time to rouse some skeletons.
Oh.
Using my last third rank spell slot.
Aren't there enough skeletons roused?
Well, we took one down, you bring one up. It's it's a balance situation. And I'm going to place that there.
Okay.
And that should get all the hands.
For sure.
And all that area is also difficult terrain.
So how does that work? Does it take effect immediately?
Let's see. Misshapen skeletal forms erupt, and the grasping claws deal 2d6 slashing damage to creatures on the ground in the area when the skeletons first appear, and the hands get a basic reflex save.
All right, basic reflex save from a bunch of crawling hands. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
32.
that's
really good.
That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay.
So I probably won't be doing a reflex save spell.
What was the DC?
The DC is 22.
All right, so that is a critical success.
Nimble fingers.
Critical success.
They take no damage.
Oh, man.
My skeletal hands aren't hurting these undead hands.
However, they will slow them down.
They're just all shaking. Yeah, shaking. Hello, sir. How are you?
It's nice to meet you.
Those two are playing rock, paper, scissors. Don't do that with the enemy, come on.
Yes, I am also a hand.
Well, at least do thumb war or something. Go.
They're just swapping.
Hey, you get that skin off your bones right now. That's disgusting.
All right, Lou, anything else you want to do?
It targets one creature I could guidance myself, but I don't know if that's particularly useful, because I think all my stuff is mostly focused around enemies making saves. I will just
But
cast...
if they're going to swarm you, that could give you a bonus to your saving throws.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll cast guidance on myself. I think to myself, what would Andreas have me do? And it's like I can hear his voice in my head. And I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Grab a beer and go home.
Aklep, in this cage, watching as Xankath pointlessly shoots an arrow into the swarm,
Hurtful?
and Grifka begins maybe thinking about going back to fetch some help. What do you want to tell Grifka to do, or do you want to do anything?
Well, I have multiple questions.
Okay.
I did do like a check on this cage and what I know about it, and I want to know if I know whether I can cast spells from it or if that would affect the soul draining, because I know it's if I touch it or try to interact with it, but if I just,
Here's the problem. So you know that you can't touch it. You could cast spells through it, or someone could cast spells into it, except that your hands are badly mangled and you can't cast any spells right now.
Oh,
Wow.
my poor hands.
Would healing Aklep cure that condition?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
It looks like Aklep's hands were mangled while he was unconscious. If you were to straighten his fingers as part of a medicine check to heal him, or maybe use a pretty powerful healing spell to heal him, he'll be able to use them normally again.
Okay. Aklep will go.
Grifka, go find the others Xankath mentioned.
All right, Grifka will, in a moment, take 2 stride actions to go get help. And with your third action, knowledge check or something else? I'm sorry, you got 2 more actions. Not 1 more, you got 2 more actions. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I have 2 whole more. Can I give more to Grifka so he can run super fast?
Sadly, it doesn't work that way.
That's silly.
Okay, let's see what kind of knowledge I have about how these guys could defeat these hands.
This is, I'm afraid, the worst level in any computer game, where they've taken all your stuff and beaten you up and you've lost all your abilities, and you have to recover everything. It's very frustrating.
Why would you do this, Mike?
Because I'm a bad game designer, Sean. All right, well, knowledge check. Give me a religion check.
Yeah. Let's see. 14 knowledge. It's a 14.
Oh my gosh.
I'm afraid with a 14, you don't learn any more than Xankath already learned. It's a shame. You got a pretty good bonus there.
I know. Yeah. That's... I rolled a 2.
Hero point?
Oh. Sure. Sure. What else am I going to be doing? It's a 19.
Better. All right, I'll give you a little bit of extra information. This swarm of hands has standard undead resistances effects, so it's immune to disease, death effects, can't be grabbed, can't be paralyzed, is immune to poison, precision damage, can't be knocked prone, can't be restrained. It has a swarm mind. I don't remember what that means. What does that mean?
It means like effects that it would affect one mind individual.
I see. Don't affect it.
Calm or fear.
Yep, it can't be knocked unconscious. It is blind, but it is somehow able to sense living things.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Hey, my hiding's gonna have done nothing.
Okay. Good point.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Foreboding.
Yeah.
Does Aklep specifically mention that they can sense living things, or just...
So is Grifka not considered a living thing?
You're not sure why they didn't attack Grifka before. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that he sort of appeared in the middle of the room. You're not sure what was going on there, but they didn't attack Grifka. Grifka should be considered a living thing.
It senses living things.
Maybe it has other senses as well, but that's all you're able to figure out with the roll that you had.
Also, don't touch this cage.
Grifka moves around the passageway and is about to enter the main room, but is not there yet. And meanwhile, Jonesy in the other room, you are healing people. This is all taking place while you're healing the rest of the party, so you're not aware of anything going on yet. Nukiak in the corner of the cage, she whimpers upon seeing these crawling hands enter the room and sort of squeezes herself back against the wall and does nothing else.
You know what? Fair. That's fair.
Yep. Ivan, you're being healed, so you're not doing anything. Andreas, it looks like you've climbed up the ladder onto that cliff wall.
Yes, I kind of thought maybe my turn was over being healed, and so
healing took 10 minutes.
Clambered up the ladder. Yes, so, you're the arbiter.
I'm
here.
going to...
I can set myself back to 30 hit points if you would like.
Yeah, Xankath sort of charged ahead, so I'm going to say that I'll keep those hit point benefits ready to add, but right now I don't think you've got them yet.
Okay. So, having seen a couple of our party wander around the corner, I was thinking Andreas is kind of just like plodding along, following along as Jonesy's working on Ivan. So I'm just going to, with your permission, continue along this ridge along the north side here. 30 feet to get to this corner. Oh, come on. This corner. Yeah. And then I got...
And you see Grifka as you turn the corner. He's plodding toward you.
Hey, it's this little guy. Hi, Grifka. How are you?
And Grifka gestures with one of his tendrils, gestures for you to follow him, points down the passage.
Okay, all right. I'll take a second move action then.
That's my second move action.
Oh, that's right, you're quickened.
You see the tunnel continues around and wrapping around to the south now. So I'll do my third move action.
Surely he wanted me to keep going and not just stop here. So, there's Lou. Hi, Lou. What's happening? And
there we go. I can get to there. So I see Lou. I see Xankath.
You don't see the crawling hand swarm.
I see the cage, but I don't see the crawling hand swarm. It looks like Xankath is cowering for some reason.
Yes.
Xankath, stand up straight. You're going to ruin your posture.
There's something horrible around the corner. Just if you take a peek.
There always is, Lou. There always is. The future holds all sorts of unknown things for us.
Nope, it's actually a thing. It's a big swarm of hands. It's a very large swarm of hands.
Yeah, it feels like a very known thing.
Don't be silly. Those don't exist.
All right, Xankath, it's back to you. You can see the swarm of hands seems not to be fooled by you trying to obscure yourself behind the table.
I don't want to do this, but the swarm of hands don't seem to have taken a turn. Unless their
what
turn
happened?
was sitting there.
I know I selected them for combat. Why didn't they?
Oh, that's right.
Weird. All right, so they...
This combat is cursed.
All right, well, they were supposed to go first, apparently. So that's all right.
It was awesome when the hands couldn't do anything.
I mean, the first turn could have just been
Yeah,
them
sure, they
moving.
start
manifesting.
collecting into a mass. But now they go.
Shaking
Yes.
hands with
That's right,
skeletons.
yes. They had to introduce themselves. It would be rude to start the combat without doing so.
Gentleman hand swarm.
Now the hands begin taking actions.
They each throw off a little top hat.
Set their canes aside, and they swarm across this skeletal pile of hands and over the table.
Which is
And
difficult terrain.
There's difficult terrain, though, for several squares.
Ooh, that is some artwork. Holy moly.
That does slow them down. Okay, so they're only able to get to here. They're not even able to reach Xankath with their first action. And then they have to take another action to step up to her.
I feel like things are about to go bad for me.
Yeah, this is about to be gross.
Okay, yeah, they're only able to do their attack one time. So, Xankath, I need you to make a basic reflex save as they swarm over you, this pile of hands.
Okay. It's a 33.
All right, amazing. Critical success. Xankath, this pile of hands swarms toward you, jumps off the table, begins climbing over you, but you are somehow, amazingly, able to evade all of them. Just sort of dancing around them. They're grabbing at your feet, they're clawing at your clothing, and yet somehow you just dance around them, and not a single one is able to find purchase on you.
Nope. Don't like this. Don't like this at all.
You can see the little bones protruding from the stumps. They're crawling all around you. They seem to know exactly where you are.
Yep.
But amazingly, you dodge all of them. And that is the end of the hand swarm's turn. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to undo the thing that I did last time and put away my bow and get my sword back out because bow's useless. And then I'm going to feint to try to throw them off guard. So that is a 29.
I don't think they can be feinted. I don't think that works on them because they don't have a mind.
Can I not have done that then? You're going to say no. Okay, I did it. So I'm going to stab him.
I guess I'm going to say, no, you did that. But if you're confused about whether something would affect them, you can ask before you take an action.
Well, I mean, I did a roll and Aklep did a roll. And so it feels like I should have, just because Jessica didn't understand how those things you rattled off affected it, doesn't mean Xankath wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm going to be real generous and say, sure, take that action back. But keep in mind, actions that would affect its mind, anything that has the mental trait, is not going to affect this pile of hands.
Okay. I didn't know feint had the mental effect, so sure. I will stab it. 23.
That is a hit.
It's 8 damage. I assume a little bit goes through.
Some of that goes through.
Okay.
This is a slashing weapon, right?
The first one's slashing.
Yep, some of it goes through.
The second one is going to be piercing if it hits. 21.
21, they are able to sort of evade your swing.
Sure, that's my turn.
Lou, it's your turn. You see this pile of hands come swarming over Xankath. She amazingly dodges out of the way of them and strikes at a couple of them, but she's in trouble.
All right, Lou is going to first sustain those skeletons.
All right.
And I want to move it so that it's encompassing the swarm, but not Xankath.
Right, got it.
Exactly. And now they have to make another basic reflex save or take 2d6 slashing damage.
All right, another basic reflex save from a pile of hands. 22. A regular
that's
success.
Exactly it.
So that means they take half damage.
Probably further mitigated. 5.
They take no damage.
Dang it. Okay, well, they're still going to be hard to move. Lou is torn between, on the one hand, wanting to help Aklep, on the other hand, wanting to help Xankath. But Xankath is in real trouble. She's injured and actively getting attacked. So he's going to cast Forbidding Ward on her against those hands.
All right.
I'll take that.
So now Xankath gets a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Cool.
Oh, it's another spell I have to sustain now. But that's okay. Those are my 3 actions.
All right. Aklep, what do you want to have Grifka do? Just keep going, I guess. Get more help.
Yeah, I want Grifka to keep getting more assistance.
All right. Grifka moves another 50 feet. All of you in the chamber, so Jonesy, Ivan, Rumpy, you see Grifka come, this fire elemental come stomping around the corner at the top of this cliff by the ladder, and he gestures. He gestures at Ivan and at Jonesy and sort of points down the hallway.
I feel like Rumpy might have a problem with the ladder.
Yeah, Rumpy's not going to be able to climb this ladder. Also, Rumpy is very happily chewing on this giant bone.
Give a dog a bone.
Aklep, anything else you want to do?
Yeah, Aklep goes,
Those are my friends, Nukiak.
All right, Nukiak doesn't look like she's listening. Jonesy, there's a fire elemental pointing down the hall around the corner up this ladder.
All right, I'm coming. Rumpy, stay.
All right.
Yes, good.
Rumpy does exactly that.
You'll start going up. Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Use your arrow keys.
Okay.
What, didn't even know that was an option.
Oh, now I can't tell how far I am, though.
You've moved 50 feet
50
plus the ladder, so you're pretty much done there.
Okay, that's all I can do.
All right. Nukiak does nothing. Ivan, what do you want to do? You were getting healed, and then suddenly Jonesy started following instructions from a fire elemental. You don't want to do that, do you? You know there's a sleeping warrior around the corner. You could go take care of that instead.
He's his little fire boy. These are all fantastic ideas. Yeah, Ivan will start moving.
I bet you could shove a wolf up a ladder.
There's a dire wolf. It's huge. Maybe it could hop up there.
All right, so Ivan's turn ends a little bit behind Jonesy. That's 3 actions.
this sleeping warrior is going to come back to haunt us.
Andreas, you can see now this swarm of hands has climbed over Xankath.
Oh boy. Xankath, no, don't stand there in the swarm.
He's going to run up and he's going... Can I, move up beside Xankath and, shove her out of the swarm or pull her?
Yeah, you can yank her out of it if you want to take an action to do that.
So I'll spend an action to yank her back.
Okay.
I didn't want you guys getting attacked, and that was going to happen if I moved.
Buddy, you are going to get killed if you stand there.
Possibly.
So I'm gonna pull you back to be just diagonally to this square beside me. And then I'm going to use my last action to use my focus spell, Thunder Strike.
Nice. That's an area of effect spell, isn't it?
It is an area of effect spell, yes. So I'll place the 15-foot cone so that it just hits this blasted swarm in front of me, and it must make a Fortitude save.
Okay. Not its best save. Fortitude save. That's a natural 1.
Yay!
Yes. Okay, so for double damage in that case, it can't be knocked prone, right?
No, it cannot be knocked prone.
So it takes 8 points of sonic damage, which is an area damage.
That's right, which means it takes some extra damage on top of that.
Nice.
Fantastic.
All right. A blast of thunder comes out from Andreas's hand, and a bunch of these hands suddenly turn lifeless and go flying, and they slap against the wall.
And, oh geez. Yeah, unfortunately, we're both going to take 2 attacks, but at least you're not taking 3.
All right, here comes the crawling hand swarm. Now, it starts its turn in this pile of skeletal hands. Does that mean anything, Lou?
No, it's just difficult terrain. It only attacks them when I move the hands.
All right. It moves on top of them. That's one action. Second action, it begins pummeling and tearing at you. I need you both to make basic reflex saves.
28.
Ooh, 15.
All right, Xankath, that's a success, but not a critical success.
Uh-oh.
And Andreas, that is a failure, but not a critical failure.
Okay.
All right, so here comes the damage that Andreas will take all of, Xankath will take half. Just 9 points of damage. So only 4 points of damage to Xankath.
It's okay.
Okay.
And then it does that again, and I need you to make another basic reflex save.
32.
Critical success.
17.
Failure. So, Andreas, you take another 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
And Xankath, you take none.
Yep.
All right, so the hands are tearing at them. Xankath is dancing around, nimbly dodging these Andreas, he's just encumbered with armor and he's big.
I thought I was helping.
Xankath, it's your turn.
I'm going to take a step back to get out of the swarm.
Good choice.
And tell Andreas, get out of here. I'm fine. And then I'm going to stab it because I have an ally.
You do.
So I will get sneak attack.
Except that you know it's immune to precision damage.
God. These rules are dumb. It doesn't matter. I critically missed.
Okay. Another attack with your second or your third action?
Yep.
Get further away. You can't attack individual hands, you crazy woman.
Nope, I'm not going to. I'm going to stab again.
Okay.
14.
That's a miss. I'm afraid they just writhe around your sword. All right. Lou, it's your turn. Unfortunately, it looks like your friends have positioned themselves in such a way that the swarm of skeletal hands, it's going to be hard for it to get them without getting a friend.
I was going to think about it for a second. How badly do Andreas and Xankath look, health-wise?
Xankath looks bad.
We both look pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Xankath looks better than Andreas does.
Yeah. And I'm doing a better job of dodging at this point, so...
Okay. These hands are just doing thumb war anyway. Are they both within 3 feet of me? They are.
You could do a 3-action heal.
I am going to do a 3-action heal. Unfortunately, it's only second rank.
There goes your grasping skeletal hands. But these hands are undead, so you know it will hurt them.
Yes, they are. And also, unfortunately, Xankath loses her Forbidding Ward as well, because that also has to get sustained. But with a second rank heal, we're going to do...
I'd much rather have the heal.
The Crawling Hand Swarm just rolled another natural 1 on its Fortitude save against your healing.
Oh, yes.
All right, excellent. All right, I'm going to roll my healing for the two of you. Wow, 8.
8 points of healing.
It's rough. Rough, buddy.
That's at least 16 points of damage done to this swarm of hands. Any idea, Sean, whether the area or whether the area damage also doubles?
So yes, first double that, so 16 damage, and then you take the weakness damage.
Excellent.
A huge amount of damage is inflicted. A bunch of these hands sort of shrivel up and stop moving as this life energy floods across them. Lou, do you take damage from that too?
You have to take a fortitude save. Lou, you might take none.
Oh, I get to make a Fortitude save too. Okay, 1 sec, then maybe, let's see. 29.
Ooh.
That's safe.
All right, Lou takes half damage from himself.
Huzzah! Yeah, just a couple little cracks, you know. It's fine. It's fine, it'll buff right out.
Just a little bit of mortar.
Put some Bondo on there.
I'll just replace it with some of the big guy's bones.
Aklep, you are unfortunately beyond this healing radius. You can see all of them get healed. And you want to do anything with Grifka. I guess Grifka can move back toward everybody else now that he's attracted help.
Yeah.
All right, so Grifka is coming back around the corner. Here comes Grifka, and that's 2 actions, so that's the end of Grifka's turn. Jonesy, your turn.
Jonesy's gonna keep following Grifka. I can't wait to see everybody.
We're excited to see you as well.
Andreas, be careful. There's a bunch of hands right there.
Oh no.
That's my turn.
All right, Jonesy comes walking around the corner, and it's sort of like the scene in Community, you know, where he walks into the room with the pizzas.
Everything's on fire.
Yes. Nukiak continues cringing, cowering in the corner. Ivan.
He is following, although been 3 actions moving.
All right.
Excuse me, Grifka.
Excuse me, Grifka.
There we go.
Just allow me to politely move past.
All right. Ivan, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Andreas, there's a swarm of hands crawling all over you.
Oh, there sure is. I'm going to take a stride to move 10 feet back.
Okay.
Because I've got reach, so I can still strike this thing with just a regular... No, I have spell strike. I'm going to spell strike.
All right.
I'm going to use a produce flame to hit it real hard. 24 to hit.
That is a hit, yes.
Okay, so that is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning and 9 points of fire.
Okay, all the fire goes through and some of the bludgeoning goes through. That's very effective.
Stop feeling up my friends.
The hands all make a rude gesture at you.
Oh.
How dare you?
How dare.
All right. And that means we're back to the crawling hand swarm, which makes a move action to step on top of the squares that have Xankath and Andreas.
Reactive strike.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I'm going to use my reaction because it moved through my threatened areas.
Yes.
I have the opportunity to react. That is going to be a normal attack. 30 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ooh.
Not a critical, but a hit.
Nice.
And you will take 8 points of damage.
What kind?
Bludgeoning.
Some of that goes through.
How many hands are remaining now?
Oh, let's say a few dozen.
Still a horrifying amount.
Yet still a horrifying amount of
Yep.
hands.
Yep.
So they finish their movement once you strike them. And now I need you both to make reflex saves.
Oh, only an 18 that time.
All right, that's a failure.
26.
That's a success. So here comes the damage. All right, if you failed, you take 11 points of damage. If you succeeded, you take 5. And then they do that again. So make another reflex save. They don't have a lot of clever ideas about what to do. They just stare at you. That's all they do.
Sure. 32.
All right, Xankath, critical success.
And a 22.
22 is a regular success. So half damage. And again, 15 points of damage this time. No damage for Xankath. But yeah, they are tearing at Andreas, ripping his clothing, trying to pull his meteor hammer away from him.
That's mine. Desna gave that to me.
Xankath, it's your turn.
Step out of the swarm. And Andreas,
Yes.
move. They're going to kill you. I'm doing okay.
I'm working on it.
And I'm just going to ineffectively stab at them. 25.
That's a hit. Yep, 25 is a hit.
10 damage. It's a good roll.
Ooh, some of that goes through.
And one more time. 23.
That is a hit again.
And 9 more damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even with the damage resistant, Xankath is really stabbing a bunch of these hands. There's not a lot left. They're about at 1/4 of their previous capacity. Lou, it's your turn. They are beginning to make some serious headway against these crawling hands.
Okay, Lou is going to do the following. He will not have enough actions to actually be able to remotely heal people, so he's going to do a drive by healing. He is going to
Fruiting.
Lou is going to run through the cave. As he's running by the swarm of hands, he is going to take an action to slap them with his hand, casting a first rank heal against them. So I gotta make another basic fortitude save.
Okay. Oh, well, I succeeded, but it's not a critical
It's
success.
too good.
So half damage.
Okay. He's gonna damage them for 5.
Okay, so they take half of that.
And then, without breaking stride, he is going to finish running all the way to the door of the cage and, start looking in more detail at what's going on with Aklep and with Nukiak.
Aklep, it is your turn. Lou has just run up to the cage.
Your hands look terrible.
Yes, they feel terrible. Do not touch the cage. It will drain life.
No, I don't know if I have any life, but I'll avoid it anyway.
I think you have life.
Dude, infinite HP hack right there. Grab it.
All right, Grifka comes running into the room. Anything else?
Nope, Aklep's useful.
Okay. Grifka's now in the room. Jonesy, it's your turn.
Jonesy is going to cast a heal. Reactions. I don't want to hurt Lou, so...
Lou is way far.
You won't reach Lou. Your emanation is from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's centered
Yeah.
on you.
there we go. Oh, it's centered on
so
me.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
reach.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to reach.
You hit the creature, though. That's what matters.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do that.
And me, but that matters less, honestly, at the moment.
And I'm going to roll some damage. 16. So that's 16 healing
Nice.
to Xankath. And then,
Thanks.
And the creature has to make a fortitude save.
oh, that's good.
It succeeded, but didn't critically succeed, so it takes half damage, but takes some bonus damage.
But it takes half, but then it takes
so
more.
8 plus some bonus damage. That is... Okay, got it. Oh, there's just a few hands left. sort of flopping around, trying to grab at Andreas. Nukiak doesn't do anything.
Did Ivan get captured by that heal? Or is he just healed?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess he did.
Oh, okay.
that's helpful too.
Wow. Nice.
So, Ivan, you get 16 hit points back. Ivan, it's your turn. You come into this room. You also have the Troy entering the a party gone horribly awry moment.
There's just a mound of dead hands and a couple left, right? So it doesn't look that bad. It's sort of like, why are you guys goofing off in here? Grifka, I was getting comfortably healed and you just interrupted me. Still takes almost all of his actions just to get in here, so.
Yeah.
He will get inside. Actually, I'll stop right there because that's 40 feet. He'll use his last action to probably pointlessly retrieve a bottle of holy water, which, I don't know, has a picture of somebody who looks just like Jonesy on it. It's like a Jonesy branded holy water.
Jonesy branded holy water.
All right. Andreas, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take another 10 feet back, and I will make another
It's
attack.
not going to take much to finish off this swarm of ants.
Hopefully I'll hit 32. That's a
Critical. No, it's not a critical.
but it's immune to critical hits,
Yeah.
right? So I just do normal damage. 9 points of bludgeoning.
That is enough.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
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 So you smash the last few remaining hands, and the room becomes quiet.
And then Andreas slumps against the wall beside him and slides down to sit on his butt, and it's like,
Just don't like hands very much. move. There are too many digits.
All right. So you all come into the room, and I guess the situation is that poor Aklep is trapped on the other side of this cage made of bone. And there's a woman in there who's sort of cowering in the corner with one of her arms just ending in a bloody stump, an untreated bloody stump. I'll describe what's in the room again, just for the sake of the folks who just entered it. There are cups and other random items on the table. Looks like a kit of sharp knives has been neatly laid out on the table. There's a metal box. It appears to be locked. There's writing on it. There's a bunch of scrolls that Grifka picked up and showed to Aklep and then sort of put back down. There's a bunch of magic scrolls.
Looks like there's a passageway to the southeast, right?
Yes, there's a passage to the southeast which leads up. It's like sloping upward.
Okay.
further up into the tower.
Yeah.
First order of business should be getting Aklep out of that cage and healing everyone up.
Wait, sir, you're very injured.
That was the other thing I just said.
You're an old man now.
No arguments
Stop
here.
talking. Shh. 26, so 2d8.
That's a crit.
Ooh.
I have heard voices to the east.
Yes, I was worried about that, but
Hold the line there. We need to make sure everybody's together.
Yes.
do what you need to do. Yes.
Can Lou just prepare to cast another stairway into that passage in case, a swarm of followers comes through?
Yeah.
Or more hands.
What an awesome spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so glad I took that. While they're healing each other, can Lou pick up one of the cups and toss it against the wall of the cage to see if the cup or the cage or anything else suffers any adverse effects?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Aklep, hey, step away from the cage for a second. I want to try something.
Aklep steps away very quickly.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see how this goes. You pick up a cup and you rear back your arm and you throw it against the cage. Here we go. All right.
Oh, no.
So let's see how this works here.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
In Lou's defense, he has an int of -1.
I need Aklep to make a basic fortitude save. As suddenly the cage
God.
lights up and begins draining the life out of Aklep and Nukiak.
Uh-oh.
That was a 15.
Hero point?
I used it.
Used it already? Okay.
All right, that is a failure, and Nukiak critically failed.
Oh no.
So you will immediately take...
Oh,
Nukiak
no.
takes 18 points of void damage and immediately falls unconscious.
Oh my.
And you only take 9 points of void damage, Aklep, and you fall unconscious.
I am immediately unconscious, yeah.
They immediately fall unconscious.
And Grifka is furious.
This effect will continue.
Oh.
What?
Let's see, how long does this go on? Yeah, and you're also both drained 1, both Nukiak and Aklep. We might as well start a round of initiative here.
You said it was bad. I didn't picture that.
I tried to warn you, but I guess I don't know.
I thought it was like an electric fence.
This is so
just
bad.
don't pee on it, don't touch it, and you'll be okay.
Mike, I got a question. I've got Recognize Spell as a reaction. Can I use that to get Arcana as my initiative instead of Perception?
Oh, yeah. That's fine. All right. Ivan. Lou throws a cup at the cage, and suddenly both Nukiak, this woman that you don't know, her name is Nukiak, and Aklep collapse to the ground and appear to be dying. What do you want to do, Ivan?
What in the sweet baby Asmodeus are you doing? I've rewritten all the lore and made Asmodeus a baby. What knowledge check can Ivan roll? His knowledge, he's really only got religion and a bunch of other stuff. Would a religion roll help in this case?
You know, this hazard doesn't have anything listed here about knowledge checks for it. I'm going to say religion could do something, sure.
Unhelpful.
Okay, 22 religion.
I'm going to give you some information. Anything touching the cage activates this thing's effects. In order to avoid these effects, you have to use Dispel Magic to do a counteract check against the cage, or you need an expert in thievery to do a thievery check to harmlessly drain the runes that power this cage. You could also try using brute force, although anyone who breaks it open and charges inside will also be subject to the effects.
Oh boy.
Must be a key. Maybe one of those necromancers
That's
had
what
a
I was
key or
thinking.
something.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Is there a key hole in the cage or something along those lines?
You don't see one. You do know Aklep knew before he went unconscious, that the necromancer who interacted with the cage did something with it.
Oh boy.
But, yeah, you're not sure what.
Aklep, use thievery to drain runes. Someone dispel it.
Give us 8 hours of rest, and Jonesy could prepare Dispel Magic, but...
Ivan will move closer. What does it mean? Does it look like I would have to bash it down?
Bone. You could bash it.
Yes.
I mean, that's right in your wheelhouse to do that.
I will try my best to break in. Somebody big, strong, and handsome like me come help me do that. What? Do I make an attack roll, or can I just damage it?
Let's see here. I'm breaking doors. I'm going to call this equivalent to a good wooden door. It has a hardness of 5 and 15 hit points. So, yeah, make an attack on this door.
Make a lot of attacks on this door.
I will attack door with a 28 to hit door. I guess I hit door.
Okay, that is a hit.
Well done.
Doesn't seem to have an AC, so I'm just going to assume you hit it.
I feel like 28 did it.
11 damage to door.
Okay, so it takes some of that. It has a hardness, so it takes some of that damage.
Okay, so that's 3 actions. Ivan made a knowledge check and moved and attacked.
All right, the door is damaged, and that is the end of Ivan's turn. Aklep, you are unconscious and dying.
Sure am.
I need you to make a flat check. You are dying 1, so DC 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
So just roll a D20.
Let's see how great this will go. Oh, it's a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you stabilize. You move to dying 0. You're not dying at all anymore. You're just unconscious.
Wounded 1.
Yet.
All right. Aklep, that's the end of your turn. Nukiak is dying 2. She makes a DC 12 flat check. So here we go for Nukiak. She succeeds.
Made it.
So she goes up
Nice.
to dying 1. Lou, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Oh no! Did anyone see who threw that cup?
Still got any heals?
If you've got a 3-action heal,
Though if you bring them up, they're just gonna go back down again, I assume? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, but there's not much else I can do. I think I literally have nothing that can damage objects except for whacking things with my staff.
delay your turn because we might be able to get them out of the cage before it triggers again.
That's a
Solid logic.
good point.
All right, Lou delays.
I'll delay.
In fact, if everybody else delays, Xankath and Jonesy, I could break down the door and then you guys could get in and drag them out.
Okay. So, let's see. Lou delays. You can jump in whenever you want, Lou. Xankath, what do you want to do?
If Andreas has suggested waiting, I will delay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me break the rest of that door down. Good start, Ivan.
Jonesy?
Yeah, I'll delay too.
All right. Andreas?
Okay, so I'll move up and then I will bash the door. First strike. 19 to hit.
That's a success.
And take 9 points of bludgeoning.
All right. It's still standing, but barely.
Second attack. 16 to hit.
Success.
And another 8 points of damage.
All right. You break the door.
I'm out of turns, or actions.
Get in there, get them out.
All right.
Man, I'm fairly certain that two of the weaker members are about to do this, but okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
And we'll run over. That's 20.
Okay.
One of my actions. What do I need to do?
You need to take an action to grab someone and then an action to drag them out.
Okay. I'm going to take Aklep.
You grab Aklep and drag him out.
It just happens. Cool. I'll move back here to give Jonesy room.
Aklep's not resisting.
Nope.
He's unconscious.
And Jonesy or Lou?
Lou will run in and grab this other woman.
All right. You pull her out. She also does not resist, and she is still dying 1.
No
And
consequences for being in the cage?
no, it was going to tick next, but running in there, it didn't tick yet. So if you were in there when it ticked,
Okay.
you would have taken damage.
Cool.
So you can see the room sort of pulses inside the cage, and none of you take damage. You are out of combat. And with that, you have rescued Aklep and Nukiak, and I guess we'll find out what they have to say for themselves in 2 weeks.
Thanks for listening to the Tales of Bob. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Facebook and Instagram at The House of Bob, and on Blue Sky at thehouseofbob.org, or by chatting with us on Discord, and most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/thehouseofbob. This show is possible thanks to our patrons, who get exclusive one-shots, campaigns, and other cool stuff. You can listen to the House of Bob podcast, which, unlike the Tales of Bob, is not clean, but it's a lot of fun, with campaigns and different systems, such as Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, The Sprawl, Frontier Scum, and more. Art and music for this episode are by Mike, and audio production is by Jessica. Thanks again for listening, and roll on. Praise Desna.
By the way, we lost our hero points, any additional hero points from last session, right? We started at 1.
That's
every
right.
session?
You start with new hero points.
Sometimes Mike's nice and lets you keep them.
Oh, you're so mean, Mike.
We will do an intimidating glare to demoralize the hands.
Show them your hands. Maybe they're scared of that. I love that I can't see anyone's icon over there, but I can see the path they took in Foundry.
Just see the track of them moving. Yeah.
It's just me hearing them coming down the hallway, I guess.
I didn't know. Oh, my dogs are barking now. Sorry. Someone probably just left my house. Can you guys hear them?
Yes, I thought it was a siren
Yes.
at first.
I thought it was a siren too.
Same.
The Popo are coming.
Shh.
That didn't work.
I hope that's not what they have to say. That wouldn't be very interesting.
They might.
Maybe.
I mean,
That's just what I would
after
say.
the day they've had.
Anyone for a nap?
Do we want to do outro
Oh,
now
yeah, let's do
or
an outro.
after bio break?
It's always fun. Everyone loves an outro.
Mork, bork, mork, bork, bork.
Cork, board. Alex was very proudly showing off his note-taking skills on the cork board yesterday
Oh, was
during
he?
our... Yeah,
He showed you the mural
he did. He's very, very proud of his note-taking
and the
abilities on there.
Rolodex that he's created in the bottom
Mhm.
corner. Yep. That's a really fun part of that game is the conspiracy boards.
Yeah.
I need to give Nukiak the dying condition. There we go.
We're all dying.
That's
Oops.
We're all
hold on.
dying.
Sorry.
Rocks fall.
This cage is really something. For one beautiful moment, Mike had his TPK.
Sorry about
The
that.
cage is
It's
strong.
kind of a cheap way to get a TPK there, Mike.
I know you've been trying, Mike, but that's not the way.
Oops. I'm sorry. I had Embrace selected and didn't realize it. Okay. Okay.
Listen to the glee in his voice.